What's up, guys? This is JD Clayton, and we're on the Blue Sky Sundays tour. Tonight we're at Carol's Pub, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of our rig, Big Al. So I typically do the driving. That is because we are pulling a 15-foot trailer, and most of the guys have never driven with a trailer, and it gets a little dicey, especially when you're in Chicago. Co-pilot is typically Bo Alman, the lead guitar player. That's because he usually monitors the playlist and keeps me awake while I drive. So he knows how to kind of set the mood and keep me focused. Well, for Bo's birthday, we just went, me and a few of the band members took a trip to Las Vegas to the Sphere, and we saw the Grateful Dead. So lately we've been jamming a lot of Grateful Dead as well. Last night we went on a John Mayer kick. We love John Mayer. We love, we kind of love everything. The drummer, Kirby Bland, likes to keep it funky and groovy, so I don't know, Lettuce. Today we're listening to some Chicago, which felt fitting. Nothing is off limits in the van as far as tunage. So we do not leave the hotel unless we have coffee. So very important. I'll have a nice cup of hotel coffee right there. And then within 15 minutes we find another coffee shop before we get on the interstate. So we stay extremely caffeinated at all times. So typically right here, Kirby Bland, the drummer, would be sleeping. He is somewhat of a night owl, so he does most of his sleeping during the day while I'm driving. And then he occasionally will pop up and tell me that he needs to use the restroom, to which I respond, can you wait like 45 minutes? And yeah, anyways. He'll typically throw in the AirPods. He'll be laying down facing this way, and he's a chronic snorer. So, but you know, he's a drummer, he's a percussionist, so he's got to keep sound going at all times. And the snoring has somewhat of a cadence, so you know, it keeps the van, you know, on a constant groove. So we're now a row back. This is typically where the bass player, Lee Williams, will chill. We have his famous Ray-Bans, his signature. We have his water bottle that he almost always leaves at whatever venue or hotel we're at. But we always manage to go, I think this is water bottle 2 or 3 now in the last 2 years, but we managed to always get back to the hotel and get it, and unless it's just a lost cause, and then he gets a new one. But yeah, he'll chill back here, pack of American Spirits, and a hat that says Kentucky on it. That pretty much sums up Lee Williams. He's the man on the low notes and keeps our world thumping. Here we have an aisle that kind of leads to the back of the van, where we have both our opener, Leon Meissen, and our content and creative director, Gabe Garcia. They kind of share this entire little region back here. So it's just kind of, sometimes you want a little more space, so you go all the way to the very back. Maybe you want to jump in on the really, you know, critical conversation that's happening up at the front of the van. So you sit a little closer. I don't know. Gabe will be, you know, he shoots the shows at night, and then the van ride the next day, he'll be, you know, creating the content and getting things ready to post. So, yeah, and then like today we explored Chicago, so he was, you know, getting pictures of us eating pizza at Lou Malnati's, and we went to a pool hall because Bo, the co-pilot, loves to play pool. So we're very much a band that loves to see the town we're playing, so we love to do exploring and going to famous stops, but we also love to chill and hang out and shoot pool and eat pizza. Yeah, so welcome to the back of the van. We have Kirby's hat box, where if he's feeling dapper, and both Dapper and Western, he might wear his cowboy hat. So it's pertinent to have a cowboy hat box. We typically don't leave anything valuable in the trailer. We'll put amps, guitars, our suitcases back here, and but we almost always bring our valuables into the hotel with us and tuck it into the other side of the bed and make sure it has plenty of covers. So this is our first time bringing a trailer on tour. A little bit tricky if you're not used to it, especially going through cities like Chicago. The extra width on the wheel wells is something to be mindful of. So that was a little bit stressful getting to Carol's Pub tonight. But at the end of the night, it's typically, I would say, Bo, the lead guitar player, he's kind of the Tetris guy. So we'll all be on the sidewalk and he'll yell what he's ready for, and then we'll one by one start bringing. But it's a team effort. Everybody helps, even the lead singer. So yeah, it's a group effort and something we all do at the end of the night. Carol's Pub provided the cones. It's a big deal when it comes to city shows, really big city shows. It's not typical that a venue will provide the cones unless you're playing a theater and you have a tour bus. This is the biggest rig we've ever traveled with, so it was nice of Carol's Pub to have these ready for us to pull up and just have a nice little spot that we can hang out all night. I'm kind of dreading New York City a little bit. It's going to be a different story, I'm afraid. You can head over to my website, jdclaytonofficial.com. I have a new album that's coming out in February of 2025. It's called Blue Sky Sundays, and it's actually my first release on a label. I just signed with Rounder Records, and so the whole team, especially myself, are super excited for this new music to come out. We don't have, at the time of this filming, we don't have dates planned for 2025, but we're starting to put pen to paper and get those ready. So yeah, just hit me up on Instagram at JD Clayton Official and go to my website, and yeah, hope that we'll see you at a show and